First of all, I want to make sure that I'm saying your, where are you? Your name properly. Say your name.
Bertay.
Bertay.
Yes.
Okay. So I have to work on my pronunciation. So the goal of the topic was to introduce and review strategies on working with a collaborative group. I felt that he was very successful in that, and to share an aspect of his experience with collaboration. So both of those goals were very clearly met. I appreciated that you had good vocal pronunciation and modulation, good pitch variation in your voice. Your vocabulary I was very impressed with. I wrote down the word parameters, which, and there were a couple of other words that kind of flew by. Your points were very well organized. One of the things that is difficult is balancing an informational talk with experience and story. And I felt like you had a good balance of information versus story. Information can sometimes be dry. Another thing you did that I thought was exceptional was the application of Amy's principles. So you gave the principles very clearly, then you didn't just give illustrations and stories, but you related them directly to the principles, and in such a way that you gave us knowledge that we can apply very easily to our own experiences. And that's difficult to do as a speaker, to give people those kind of takeaways that are extremely clear and very strong with application. One of the things, and the clarity of the opening and the closing, also very good. One of the things that is sometimes, I would say, to work on, and this is true probably of all the speakers tonight, is that it's very easy to wander and for our movement not to be purposeful. And I think sometimes it's good for you to think about your talk and think when you want to move and why, and the kind of movement that you want to make. Now, your hand gestures were all very good, but it's still easy to shift your weight and to just kind of wander back and forth a little bit. Also, in terms of improvement, perhaps think about the emotion you wish to convey. Even though it's an informational talk, studies have shown that we make decisions not based on logic, but always on emotion, and then we justify it with logic, right? So in an informational talk, it's perhaps even more important to think, what emotion do I want to convey as part of this talk? Another thing that might help with audience interaction is to perhaps frame your main points with questions. What question will the main point be a solution to answer? Because I found that in terms of interaction, there's two things that make a talk interactive. One are the stories you tell, and the other are the questions that you ask. And so I am a little sorry about the timing problem, but I thought the talk was very well presented. Thank you.